Oh, he's calling me out, Chuck LaFleur.
The life of the party calls himself Chris. Make the introduction for those who may not know who it is in the ring. Hellcat it is.
Former two-time tag champion of the Rochester Wrecking Crew. Oh, wait a minute. There is an opponent that actually wants to come out with Hellcat. Who is it?
We haven't seen Hellcat in a Crossfire ring for quite some time, but what a history he has in the 15 years of Crossfire Wrestling. Yes, a mystery opponent about to make his way. Amanda Cat will get the introduction here. And that looks to, is that Jake Constant?
Jake Constant here, look at this, an up-and-comer at Crossfire Wrestling. I'm bringing the Canadian flag out here, good for him.
Well, we've got the war of words going on with Hellcat right away, and now we've got the war of the flags going on. The Canadian flag being proudly carried around the ring by Jake Constant. The American flag. Hellcat has some help in the ring too, Chris. Introduce us to the gentleman, the masked gentleman who's in the ring right now. No stranger to Crossfire Wrestling for sure.
Oh yeah, X definitely has been around a lot. He's dirty and dashly. You got to watch him there too for sure.
We'll see if he's a factor in this contest, but yes, it is. So, more than just the W on the line here. You've got some pride and some nasty words for Canadians from Hellcat when he made his way to the ring. Not going over well, needless to say, with the vast majority of the Crossfire Nation crowd here on hand at the Meriden Community Center for Bring the Heat 15. Now, Jake Constant, he mentioned, Chris, a relative newcomer to Crossfire. We'll get the introductions first from Amanda Cat here.
Introducing first, fighting out of Rochester, New York, weighing at 165 pounds, the man that Father Time forgot, HELLCAT!
Wow, listen to that there, reaction there for Hellcat.
Not exactly a warm welcome back, is it?
Not after we said about our great country here.
And his opponent, fighting out of Kitchener, Ontario, weighing in at 200 pounds, Jake Constant!
Listen to this salvation here, Chuck LaFleur for Jake Constant.
He hails from the beautiful city of Kitchener. We'll see what Jake Constant brings. You've seen him obviously wrestle on a number of occasions, Chris, but I want to talk a little bit more about the history. In the early days of Crossfire Wrestling, Hellcat was he was one of the guys. He was one of the men in Crossfire Wrestling who helped Crossfire at its very beginning. And great to see him back in the Crossfire Wrestling ring, but this is one mean dude.
Definitely right now, and I'll tell you, Jake Constant here is well liked here. Like, he wrestled Daddy Davis a few weeks ago at Blackburn Beer Company. He really impressed right now. I think he's going to go give Hellcat a run for his money here. He wants to rise up and become one of the stars here at Crossfire Wrestling.
Well, hey, what better way to make a name for yourself in a hurry in a Crossfire Wrestling ring than to defeat someone with the history and the background of Hellcat?
Jake Constant's been trained at in Kitchener on the Off the Rope studio there by Jeff Black, another person who I used to wrestle back in the day, along with Sabrina Kyle. He's well schooled right now, so I don't expect this guy to be taken too lightly here. If he gets taken too lightly, I actually think he might hurt Hellcat today.
Well, that's the thing, and Hellcat cannot take Jake Constant lightly, and Jake obviously knows well enough. All he had to do was a little bit of research on Hellcat to find out what he has accomplished in his career. Still a regular on the pro wrestling circuit is Hellcat. We're going to get the handshake.
Oh, look at that. Constant was having none of that. He was ready for that.
He has done his homework. He is Constant right there, showing he's prepared. He knew Hellcat wasn't just going to give you a friendly how do you do and nice to meet you and welcome to Crossfire Wrestling.
He's got a predicament here right now. Oh, look at that. Nice leg trip right on his face.
You gotta like what we're seeing from Jake Constant here in the Crossfire Wrestling ring. Hellcat maybe doesn't like it all that much.
Well, clearly Constant's got the strength advantage here. Hellcat's in an unbelievable shape right now for a guy that's been around this long here. But he does have a little bit of a weight disadvantage and size disadvantage here. Constant clearly is taller and stronger than him.
But you know what might make up for the bit of a size and size disadvantage for Hellcat here? The experience that Hellcat brings, Chris. You cannot erase that. You can never underestimate the experience. Talk about a guy who knows every trick, dirty or otherwise, in the book.
Absolutely, you got that right. He will find something to get the advantage on one way or another.
Darren Zelansky, our referee for this contest, our second in Crossfire Wrestling's Bring the Heat 15, celebrating the 15th anniversary of this tremendous wrestling promotion. Look at the HELLCAT now. Ow, you could feel that one from in the crowd, Chris.
Did you see all the sweat come off the chest when he hit him there? You can hear it all the way down Dream Street.
HELLCAT getting everything he could into those chops. And now the knee right to the face of Constant. 1-2, our first pin count attempt. Constant able to kick out. I think Jake Constant realizing now what he's in for.
Look at that. Boots right to the eyes there. Unbelievable.
And a little showboating now from HELLCAT. He realizes he has the advantage right now, but hey, there's Constant though. And there you go.
Right to the eyes again there.
That's the great equalizer right there. Is right to the eyes from HELLCAT. He'll stop at nothing to get a win, Chris. Stop at absolutely nothing.
Jake Constant has to turn this around. He does not want... Look at that. Headbutt and grabbed him in the hair at the same time there.
Well, we talk about HELLCAT knowing every trick, and he knows every advantage too. And the longer hair on Jake Constant all of a sudden working against him.
Yeah, you don't want a dirty vet like that there taking advantage. He maybe should have tied his hair back or whatnot. This HELLCAT right now is that type of person that would do anything he can to get the advantage. Nice shoulder tackle there by Jake Constant.
And take five for HELLCAT right now. Hey, nice comeback from Jake Constant here. HELLCAT was starting to gain some momentum, but look at, we've got out at ringside. Well, he's claiming. I think HELLCAT was claiming Jake Constant grabbed his hair. I don't see that being a possibility necessarily.
X is not too happy at all. He's trying to regroup them right now.
Again, unknown factor. X in the corner of HELLCAT for this one. This guy is a very, very, very devious individual at times. Under the mask, and there's HELLCAT.
Look at that. He looked at X there. He took his leg straight out and brought him out the ring.
That distraction did the trick. They're going to be fighting on the outside of the ring now. Here comes another shot. Oh! I don't know if anyone has a better chop in Crossfire Wrestling history than the ones that we've seen from HELLCAT in this match. Here's another. Although that backfired, Constant ducks out of the way. HELLCAT's hand hits the ring post. And HELLCAT looked like he was trying to get back in the ring. Constant stops that with a chop of his own here. What's good for the goose, good for the gander in this one. Into the ring post. No, reversal. Constant into the ring post. He's done some serious damage to his shoulder there as HELLCAT now immediately pouncing. He knows, again, that experience factor. He knows he has Jake Constant almost at his mercy right here. He's going to take full advantage of this right now, Chris. Break to the back of Constant. You can tell after chopping that ring post. Still in a lot of agony there.
Oh, look at that. Good back elbow there. That took a lot out of Constant there.
Constant reaching for the ropes now. HELLCAT right back on the attack.
Into the corner right now. HELLCAT after it. Oh, he missed the elbow.
The elbow of HELLCAT aiming for Constant's head. Hits the ring button instead. Pinfall 1, 2, and stop that 2. Let's go ahead. HELLCAT goes back to close on that. Boy, are these two combatants giving it every possible single ounce that they have within them. This one a coin toss at this point, Chris.
They're going back and forth right now, but HELLCAT still has the advantage on him right now. Both people are showing very good speed right now and resilience.
And back to their feet. HELLCAT, Jake Constant. And got the sleeper hold now on Jake Constant. It's HELLCAT.
HELLCAT's got to get a little bit higher. Constant's taller. If he can get that elbow underneath his chin there, cinched down. Oh, he's got him right now.
Down. It's fully locked in. Fully locked in. Is this the end of this contest? Is this a win for HELLCAT? The arm goes up once from referee Darren Zelansky. That's twice. One more time, and this match is over. And no, Jake Constant still with something deep down, Chris.
He's fighting right now. This kid shows some resilience with the elbow in the midsection. A second one. A third one. Breaks the hold.
Finally broke the hold on that third elbow. And a reversal now. Look at the sleeper hold applied by Jake Constant here. But again, the experience, the savvy, the guile of HELLCAT. That leg came up, and a low blow with the leg on Jake Constant breaks up that hold.
That was dirty there. He did give him a low blow. I seen that too. Should have been a disqualification, but referee Darren Zelensky didn't see it.
Well, Darren Zelensky's had his hands full in this one here. Back to the corner now. Constant with the elbows. Got the attack from Hellcat. Up goes Constant. Referee Darren Zelensky down.
Darren hit his head there right now.
And look who's coming into the ring, Chris.
Oh, come on.
Well, with the flag, at least that U.S. flag, is that going to be a factor in the outcome of this match? Hellcat now. Constant ducks.
Oh, look at this. He's trying to. Hellcat reverse straight into it. Oh! He went into the flag.
Looks like the flagpole caught Hellcat right in the head. Constant now. The stunner. Down goes Hellcat, but is the referee going to be able to make it? Darren Zelensky over. 1, 2, and 3. What a huge win for Jake Constant over a legendary figure in Crossfire Wrestling. Here's the official announcement from Amanda Cat. What a match, and that American flag, we wondered, Chris, if it would be a factor. It definitely turned out to be at the end of this one.
What an impressive victory by this young man here. He's an up-and-rising star coming up here at Crossfire Wrestling. Jake Constant defeats the former two-time tag champion and long-time veteran Hellcat today. Unbelievable.
Tell you what, this is a name that Crossfire fans are going to become very familiar with, and he looks to have a very bright future. When you can step in the ring and defeat someone like Hellcat in the Crossfire Wrestling ring, and here comes Jake Constant now. Very nice victory, and look at the look on Hellcat. He's just saying, what the heck happened there? The flag that X was holding hits Hellcat square in the head, pretty much knocked him cold, and Constant able to get the